Hi guys, Xyco back. A long time. Being super busy. We moved again to a much better place, I might add, which is a good thing. Do not. This guy wanted to be in the frame, so I figured there you go. We brought all the cats and all the dogs, and now we even have the chickens. I'll give you guys a grand tour, like I think in the next video, because I'm gonna have an announcement as well. So for now, I'm kind of excited about this particular video because I acquired an item that I wanted to show it to you guys. It's not gonna be a review or anything. I'm just excited to show it to you guys. Anyway, here it is. So it's made by Adventurage, and I want to go around because this side is a lot clearer. So there we go. It's this thing, a cast iron poche pot, and it says traditionally from South Africa, the poche pot is an all-purpose cooking pot suitable for use with wood and or charcoal. It provides high heat retention and optimal airflow for ideal cooking conditions. Blah 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 blah. Basically, this is not completely accurate because as you guys may or may not know, South Africa used to be a Dutch colony, and I'll flip the cam so I can actually talk to you guys. So anyway, it used to be a Dutch colony, and as you may or may not know, the Afrikaans, which is the language of South Africa, is very, very similar to current Dutch. Now, actually, I've done a test, and I can understand fairly well what they're saying in Afrikaans when they speak Afrikaans, and they can understand me when I speak Dutch. Now, the poche pot is basically using the word twice, because a poche in Dutch, it means a little pot, and when you say poche pot, you say little pot, which makes no sense. Now, these things, the cast iron pots, were actually, they date back to medieval times, and I know some about that because I'm not sure if you guys know, if I ever told you guys, I used to do like medieval reenactment, and I used to play like a Crusader Knight and the whole thing. Super cool. Anyway, so in those reenactment sessions, we used to cook medieval like, and there were similar pots available, not entirely like that, and I'll show you guys why, because the handle is modernized, but basically it's traditionally not from South Africa, which they just used it because it stayed from the Dutch culture. So that is actually I've seen this similar pot with Survivor Russia. Lars had one, and he knew some about it, but I'm actually giving you guys a little bit more background. So actually, I saw something of this came from a surplus store, Australian surplus, and as it turns out, I just saw it. It was bought by, or at least sold, in an Aldi supermarket. Now, the cool thing about this box is that it comes with obviously handles, but this is actually how we bought it, and we bought it really, really cheap, and I'm not sure if those people even knew the value of these things, because they go normally for much more, but we got it cheap. I don't remember exactly how much, so bear with me. Now, this is the cool part. It actually has a magnet lock. So this is the actual thing. Sorry, you guys. No, I'm not that weak. My arm just hurts. I twisted the muscle or something, and my elbow really hurts like hell, so my muscles hurt, so I can barely lift with my left arm. So that's why even a cast iron pot cover is too heavy for me. Now I'm gonna this is it, the thing. I'm gonna try to do it with only one hand, which is gonna be kind of impossible, but let's see what happens. There we go. Now, so this is it, and this is the handle I was talking about, since it has a nice spring on it, and this is not traditional, but it makes it easier. Sorry guys, I'm gonna flip hands. It makes it easier to carry, and it's because of the spring. So that's about it. What we're gonna cook is gonna be mungo beans with some other stuff on it. I don't know. The wife does the mixing, I do the fire making and the whole thing, and we have fun doing it. Actually, the neighbors think we're crazy, and they did so even at like the previous place where we used to live and everything, because we have gas and we choose to cook on the wood, which is messy, and we don't care, because cooking on the wood is a lot tastier because of the smoke, because of the wood, and the food comes out much better. And we like to practice our bushcraft skills at all times. So there you go, cooking on the wood. So hey, be nice. Sorry. By now, by the way, I have 3 dogs, 2 chickens that also, they're all rescued animals. One of the chickens we rescued like on the highway. Another one walked into our room where we used to stay when I used to man the water station, which we closed completely. Bad investment, don't ask. And I think we have about almost 20 cats. Just earlier tonight, I rescued another one that, while I was carrying it, it basically put its claws in my wrist because, of course, I guess it's not used to being carried, and it hurt me the whole way. Now, back to my story. We're gonna cook mango beans, and it's much tastier on the wood and everything. So, you guys, glad to be back.